Prince Harry's appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon has reignited controversy surrounding his identity and role post-royalty. During the show, Harry allegedly requested to be addressed as Prince, a move that many viewed as contradictory to his earlier desire to distance himself from royal duties. What followed was a masterclass in Jimmy Fallon's trademark humor, as the host took aim at Harry's perceived contradictions with a series of sharp, well-received jokes. The audience's enthusiastic reaction stood in stark contrast to Harry's visible discomfort, turning what could have been a light-hearted interview into a public relations debacle. Fallon, ever the entertainer, turned Harry's request into comedic fodder, quipping about the Duke of Sussex's memoir, Spare, and his life of luxury in California. These jabs, delivered with Fallon's characteristic grin, struck a nerve with many viewers who have grown critical of Harry's public persona. The reaction online was immediate and divided. Some praised Fallon for speaking truth to power, calling his jokes a much-needed critique of perceived hypocrisy. Others, however, argued that Fallon had crossed a line, with some defending Harry as a man trying to find his place in the world amid immense scrutiny. The incident has once again brought to light ongoing debates about Prince Harry's authenticity. Critics accuse him of clinging to the privileges of royal status while simultaneously denouncing the institution itself. Many on social media noted the irony of his alleged insistence on the title Prince during an appearance on an American talk show, a country where his royal status holds no formal weight. "If you want to be ordinary, drop the titles. You can't have it both ways," one critic tweeted, summarizing the sentiment of those who see Harry as leveraging his royal ties whenever convenient. But not everyone sees Harry's actions as entirely self-serving. His defenders argue that Fallon's jokes, while funny, bordered on personal attacks, especially given Harry's openness about his struggles with mental health and his difficult relationship with the British royal family. They believe Harry's willingness to step into the public eye, even under harsh criticism, shows courage and a desire to shape his narrative. This moment, however, ties into a broader narrative about Harry's ongoing struggle to redefine himself after stepping back from royal duties. Since he and Meghan Markle announced their departure from the royal family in 2020, they have sought to carve out a new path, one that combines activism, media projects, and public speaking. Yet, these efforts have often been overshadowed by accusations of hypocrisy, using their royal titles to secure lucrative deals while criticizing the very institution that granted them their global platform. The Tonight Show incident has only magnified these criticisms. Fallon's jokes about Spare, the memoir in which Harry exposed private family details, tapped into a lingering unease about the balance between transparency and exploitation. The memoir, while celebrated by some as an honest account of Harry's experiences, was seen by others as a betrayal of royal confidentiality. Fallon's jabs reminded audiences of these contradictions, highlighting the delicate tightrope Harry walks in the public eye. For Harry, the backlash underscores a crucial challenge: how to establish himself as more than just a former prince. Critics argue that to maintain relevance and public respect, Harry must go beyond the royal narrative that has defined his life thus far. They contend that his efforts to support causes like mental health, climate change, and veteran rehabilitation are commendable but must be rooted in substantive action rather than relying on the notoriety of his royal past. The fallout from the Tonight Show incident has sparked another wave of reflection about Harry's place in the world. His journey to redefine himself is fraught with challenges, as every misstep invites a flood of criticism. For many, this event epitomized the larger tensions in Harry's public life: his desire to step away from the royal family's shadow while seemingly tethered to its influence. Ultimately, Prince Harry's path forward will likely require more than interviews, memoirs, and appearances on talk shows. It demands a shift toward action that speaks louder than titles or grievances. For the public, the question remains whether Harry will embrace this opportunity to truly redefine himself, or whether moments like this will continue to reinforce perceptions of contradiction and entitlement.